Look behind you. No, seriously, do it right now. Because the scariest things don't live in the deep woods or in abandoned asylums. They live in your home. They hide in your blind spots. Tonight, I have 3 allegedly true, deeply terrifying horror stories that will make you question every shadow in your room. Turn off the lights, put your headphones on, and whatever you do, do not pause this video. Mark and Sarah lived in a quiet suburb in Ohio. They had just set up a new smart camera in their living room to watch their dog while they were at work. One night, around 2 a.m., Mark's phone buzzed violently with a motion alert. He grabbed his phone from the nightstand and opened the security app. The screen showed their pitch-black living room, but someone was standing dead in the center of it. It was a tall, unnaturally thin man staring directly up at the camera lens. Mark froze in his bed. The strange man slowly raised a long, pale finger to his lips, making a shh motion. And then, the man slowly turned his head, looking away from the camera, and stared directly at the ceiling, exactly where Mark and Sarah's bedroom was located upstairs. Before Mark could even wake his wife, he heard the heavy, slow creak of the wooden stairs right outside their bedroom door. Working the night shift at a remote gas station in Texas means dealing with weird people. But David wasn't prepared for the man in the yellow raincoat. It was 3 a.m., pouring rain when the automatic doors slid open. A man walked in, completely soaking wet. But he didn't walk normally. His movements were stiff, like a rusted machine. He walked straight up to the counter and just stood there, smiling. But his smile was far too wide. It stretched unnaturally across his face, showing way too many teeth. He didn't blink once. He just stared uncomfortably at David. After 5 agonizing minutes of pure silence, the man reached into his deep pocket and pulled out a Polaroid photo. He slid it across the counter, turned around, and walked out into the rain. David looked at the photo and his heart stopped. It was a picture of David sleeping in his bed, taken from inside David's own bedroom, and written on the bottom in red ink was, "See you tonight." Story 3. Driving through the backwoods of Oregon at midnight is terrifying enough on its own. Chris was trying to take a quick shortcut when his car engine completely died on an unnamed dirt road. He had 0 cell service. It was pitch black outside. After an hour of sitting in the dark, he finally saw a pair of headlights approaching. A rusty old tow truck pulled up right beside him. The window rolled down, revealing a large man hidden completely in the shadows. "Car trouble?" the man asked, his voice deep and scratchy. "Yeah, it just died," Chris replied, feeling relieved. The man leaned forward into the moonlight, and Chris's stomach dropped. The man had no eyes, just empty, dark, hollow sockets. "Get in," the man commanded. Chris panicked, locked his car doors, and hid on the floorboards, holding his breath. The truck sat there, idling for hours before finally driving away at dawn. When Chris finally sat up, he looked at his car windows. They were completely covered in muddy handprints, but they weren't human. They had long, sharp claw marks that scratched deep into the thick glass.